I am your English teacher from Anas Al School. So our lesson for today is places in town. So please take your book and open page 56. I will read the vocabulary, listen and repeat. Bus stop. Bus stop. Playground. Playground. Skating rink. Skating rink. Gym. Gym. Airport. Airport. Amusement park. Amusement park. Post office. Post office. Train station. Train station. So after finishing reading the vocabulary, now please take your pencil, listen to the song and complete, okay? The title is Where Were You? So I start reading and you start writing and fill the blank. Where were you yesterday? Were you at the park? I wasn't out walking. And I wasn't at the park. I was at the gym. Till after dark? Yes, I was. Where were you yesterday? Were you at home? I wasn't with my friends. And I wasn't at home. I was at the skating rink all alone. Yes, I was. Where were they yesterday? Were they at school? They weren't taking classes. And they weren't at school. They were at the playground. Looking cool. Yes, they were. So after finishing the exercise, now let's move to the grammar lesson. It's about simple past. So what is simple past? Simple past, it's a tense. Simple past, it's a tense, express completed action or describe a situation in the past. So we use it with when the event is past or the event is completely finished. Okay? Now let's conjugate the verb to be in past. As you see here, you have affirmative and you have negative form. Let's start by affirmative form. I was, you were, he was, she was, it was, we were, you were, they were. So we have here was, it's singular, and were, it's plural. Now let's move to negative form. I was not, or I wasn't, it's the same. You were not, you were not. He was not, he wasn't. She was not, she wasn't. It was not, it wasn't. We were not, we weren't. You were not, you weren't. They were not, they weren't. So, as you see, we have a simple past of the verb to be. So the simple past of verb to be is was and were. Now let's see the affirmative sentences. How we can write an affirmative sentences. So I write personal pronoun like I, you, he, she, plus the verb was or were, plus the complement or the subject, the object, sorry. Now let's see some example. I was a good student at school. Some example. I was a good student at school. He was at work yesterday. You were sick last week. They were in Peru last year. So as you see, we have yesterday, last week, last year are adverbial time of simple past. Now let's move to the negative sentences. Its structure, it's the same. We start by personal pronoun, okay? I, we, you, he, she, they, plus wasn't, okay? So wasn't, it's the negative of was, and weren't, it's the negative of were, plus complement or the object. So this is the rule. Now let's move to some example. I wasn't on vacation last week. She wasn't at the park last Saturday. You weren't at class yesterday. They weren't happy with the score. So as you see here, we have last week, last Saturday, yesterday are adverbial of time. Now let's move to yes or no question. So the structure is was or were plus personal pronoun plus complement. So as you see here, we start by the verb to be first, okay? Then after we can write the pronoun, then you can complete your sentences with an object, and don't forget to write at the end question mark. Look at this example. Were you at the hospital yesterday? Were we classmates last month? Was she your girlfriend? Was he in Europe last year? So adverbial time here are yesterday, last month, last year. Now let's move to WH question. WH question, we use question words like what, when, where, who. Okay, so we start by those question words plus was or were plus personal pronoun plus complement or subject, and I don't forget to write question mark at the end because it's a question. Look at those examples. What was your favorite subject at school? Where were they? Because it's a question. Look at those examples. What was your favorite subject at school? Where were they last night? Why was she sad last Monday? How were you after the accident? So here we have WH question are what, where, why, and how. Okay, and here you can give an answer. For example, number 1, you can say Arabic was my favorite subject. Okay, now I can say thank you for your watching and see you next time inshallah, and I hope that you understand. Goodbye.